All right, this is Mr. Here. Test one. All right, this is Mr. Delken, and I'm sharing a test here for Google Drive. I know some of you are asking me about what Google Drive is and are having some confusion with how to look for your work. So let's see if we can go through this and see what happens. So how do you get here in the first place? If you guys are all using Google Chrome as your main web browser, what you can do is that wait for this new tab to load, is that if you end up at a new screen, or if you just go to Google, you see up at the right-hand corner, you have Gmail, images. If you follow my mouse here, the dots and the square shape, and look for your Google Drive, and then click on it, and then you'll get to this screen. Some of you may remember this when I walked you guys through this to create a folder a couple months ago. It was this one, 7th grade ELA. And as you can see, it's waiting to load, so we have a reading and a writing folder. And we're not going to go there today just because of we're not really using that anymore since we're not in the building. So, to give you guys some options, if you click on the left-hand side and you click on the one at the clock here, Recent, what this does, and I think this is acting slow because of Zoom, so forgive me, is that this shows all of your recent documents. Excuse me. So here it says today, shared with me if someone shares something with you, and then My Drive is sort of your main screen. So this is where you'll go whenever you click or open up a new tab under My Drive. So what I've been doing to keep myself organized is, as you can see, I've got some folders here with some dates and just things of other teachers and keeping in contact with them. So let's open up this March folder, and what you can see is that this is where the work that I've been posting for the last, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks has been. So you see for the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, 23rd, 24th, etc. And then I created my March folder. And then now here's the work I've been posting the last few days last week when the month of April began. So I made these days first before I made this March folder. And I had all of these, let's go back to the March folder for a second. I had all these here. So the purpose of this is to get you guys organized and to show you how to be organized in Google Drive. So what I can do is new. It gives me some options. Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides is like a PowerPoint. So I'll make a new folder. I'm going to call this April. And now it's here. So what I'm going to do is that as we go through the month of April, I'm going to move these different days into this folder. So if we click on April right now, you're going to see that when it loads, there's nothing in there. It's empty. If we go back and go back to March, these are all the days of March. So I'm not going to do it right now, but what I can do is that I'm going to move every day's work of April into this folder. So you see April is now highlighted with the rectangle. That means that this folder is going to go in that folder. I'm not going to do it yet. just because I want to fill this up a little bit, and then I'll put everything in April, because this makes it less clicking for me, because it's not too messy. But once we probably get maybe halfway through April, or maybe by April 20th, I'll start plugging these in so they don't get too big. So what I've been having you guys do is I go to Google Doc, and I have you guys making a file or a copy of it when you submit your work to me. So let's go to something that I've done. And I'm just clicking randomly here. So here's March 31st. So you see each of those days, and every day I make a discussion document and I make a work document. So let's go to the work document. And you see that it opens up in a new tab. So it takes me out of my Google Drive and opens up a direct new tab. So this will be the actual document that I post work on. So this should hopefully look familiar to most of you watching this, because you've seen me do this. And we've been finding out Zoom takes up a lot of memory time and a lot of speed time, so this might take a bit. All right, so you guys have probably seen this message: good morning, make a copy for yourself, here's my email. Try to go on iReady. So guys, we're still doing iReady practice. Ms. Carter, Mr. McDaniel, are going to try and assign work to you guys on iReady, like an assignment you can log in and do. So that'll probably be coming soon. As you guys know, we wanted you to sign up for Newsela. A lot of you have said that you've done the assignment there. Good. That's going to be due 4 p.m. on Monday. And we'll see that. So as you can follow the mouse up here, this is still loading. So it's okay. Here we go. So this is the fan fiction demo I made for you guys. So as you can see, this is still chugging in pretty slowly. I highlighted the different days because, as I said, we were doing this day by day. So the red part is the first day of the fan fiction. This was the middle part of the fan fiction, the yellow. And then the end of the fan fiction was the green. So this is acting very sluggish because of Zoom. So I apologize, guys. So let me go back up. And then, because some people are confused when they get this, because they're asking, I think, for the wrong thing. So I'm spinning the wheel of my mouse. I don't know if you guys can hear that for the microphone, because it's right next to my mouth, so I've clipped on my shirt. But I'm waiting for this to load. And then what I'm going to do is what I've been asking you guys to do when you open these, when I put a link to this on my online classroom, I want you guys to make a copy of it. And some people are still confused by that, because we keep getting new and new students every day, which is good. That means many more of you are switching and transitioning over to the online work. That's good. So what I can do, or what you guys should be doing when you open this document every day, is that you click on File, like I just did, and you go to Make a Copy. And you make a copy for yourself. So you can pick the name of the copy. So automatically defaults to copy of online work 3/31/2020. So that's what it's going to look like in your folder. And then for me, it just shows the actual folder. So here's something that I think might help you guys. When you make a copy, you can pick the folder it's going to go in. So right now it's going to default to its original folder, but as you can see, I can go back. So this was all March. It was in this, the copy was originally going to go in this folder, and if I go back, I can keep going back until I can get a folder that I want to get, or it can just be in this main folder of online resources. So I didn't click on anything, but you can see what it is. So I'm not going to make a copy. I'm going to click cancel. But I'm thinking about make a copy anyway, so I probably shouldn't have said that. So here's a copy of it. It's going to be in the same folder. And I know the Zoom instructions are blocking it, so I apologize, but that's just what it is. So it's the exact same document. Now, a lot of you guys are better at this than me. So you have a name for it. You usually put your name instead of copy of work. So I thank you guys for being good about this, and for either if you're learning on you're learning on your own, or you're doing a pretty good job with this. So great job, guys. So I'm still waiting for this to load. As you can see, it's still being sluggish and slow. So once you guys have made your copy, you can click on its title over here. And I'm still waiting. There we go. And then I can change the name of it still, so you don't have to wait while you're making the copy. When you guys are done with that, I'm just going to click over here so that stops highlighting. What I ask you guys to do is to share it with me. You go here and you click share. What a lot of you guys are doing is that you guys aren't doing this. I'm going to go back to the original document. You guys are just reading the share, and you're clicking here, and you're asking me to share this document with you. That's not what I want you guys to do. I want you to make a copy, because if you guys aren't making a copy, you're not going to have a version in your Google Drive. Like, see, I have these two here. So here's the copy. Everything defaults to alphabetical order. So C for copy, discussion document, online work. So that's what Google Drive generally does. And this is now copying in my Google Drive. You guys need to be making a copy in your own Google Drive. That's what you guys need to do. And a lot of you guys are just clicking, to the document I share with you, and you're clicking on share and asking to make asking to edit this document. No, that's not what you need to do. You need to go to File, make a copy. That's it. So guys, other things I would suggest for you to help you maybe get you guys organized, since we're doing online work for the next several weeks, is I would go to new folder, and I would make a bunch of new folders for yourselves, because I know you at least have my work, math work, science work, and social studies work. So I would do this if you guys are doing a lot of online work, and if you're not on websites. And I would make some folders for yourself, so that way you can keep all of your documents organized. So I just made a social studies folder, and I just made an ELA folder. So these are in where I'm keeping your online work. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this was informative. Please let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll come back to this if you need to. Thanks, guys.